May the 4th be with you. Yes, it's Star Wars Day once again. Seems like it was just a year ago that we had the last one. Funny how that works. I thought this might be a good opportunity to reflect on some of the things that I am most looking forward to in the coming months. Now, it's no secret that my focus is Jabba's Palace specifically, and the original trilogy more generally. I tend to like things that are set around that time period, and I think you'll find that reflected in the things that I've chosen, but I'd be interested to hear what you all are looking forward to as well. And of course, if you think you know of something that I would be interested in that I didn't mention, also be sure and mention that in the comments as well. The first thing I wanted to talk about are the Jumbo Kenner action figures from Gentle Giant. I'm a fan of Gentle Giant's Jumbo Star Wars action figures. In fact, I went so far as to 3D print my own Jumbo Jabba to fit in with their line of figures when it became obvious that they were not going to make one themselves. More recently, I printed my own jumbo-sized Snoodles and was considering moving on to making the rest of the band, but I have some good news on that front. Gentle Giant has since announced that they're going to be making all 3 members of the original band, including, of course, Size Snoodles, as you can see here. She's already available for pre-order, which I've already done. And just to be clear, I'd really rather not have to make my own 3D printed versions of these guys, but I was doing it especially for Jabba because it really seemed like it wasn't going to happen otherwise. But I'm thrilled that they're going to be making their own versions of the band. I'm sure it'll be better than anything I could make. Also available for pre-order is the Jumbo Droopy McCool figure. This one is going to be coming out apparently in Q4 of 2024, whereas Size Noodles will be in Q3. They're both going for $80, which is kind of the standard price for these. Now, of course, everyone's wondering, what about Max? My understanding is that they have tentatively announced him, I guess you'd say, for spring 2025, although the actual price is not yet known. The reason for that, of course, being that he has to come with his organ, which is going to probably at least double the price. But either way, it's very exciting that we're finally going to get jumbo versions of the entire band. But perhaps even more exciting, at least to me, than the Rebo band, because I thought they were kind of a shoo-in, is this Amanaman figure that was just announced like a day ago as a May the 4th website exclusive. I wasn't sure at all that we were going to be getting an Amanaman in the jumbo format, so I'm really excited about that. It's a little unclear to me exactly when this will be shipping. It's listed as a pre-order, but there's no actual time listed, so it could be coming fairly soon, or it could be, knowing Gentle Giant, many, many months from now, so we'll see. And that's not all. There are a couple of slightly less exciting releases as well. There is Lando in his Skiff Guard outfit, which is scheduled for Q2 of 2024, so coming right up. Also scheduled for a Q2 release is 8D8, which is a Premier Guild membership exclusive, so you have to be a member of the Premier Guild. I have pre-ordered all of the ones that are available for pre-ordering, so everything but Max Rebo, and I'm pretty excited to be able to finally expand my selection of Jabba's Palace jumbo figures. Gentle Giant has really been killing it recently with regard to Jabba's Palace related collectibles. Not only do they have all those jumbo figures, they also have a couple of Legends in 3 Dimensions busts, which are kind of smaller scale busts, 1/2 scale, and they look really cool. This Gamorrean Guard looks excellent, very good sculpt and paint. Hopefully it'll actually turn out this way. And Salacious Crumb, this is the only kind of bust in this sense that has ever been made of the character as far as I know, and it looks really good as well. The Gamorrean Guard is scheduled for Q4 2024, and Salacious is scheduled for Q1. Moving on to the world of LEGO, there have been some fairly credible seeming rumors that there is going to be a UCS Ultimate Collector's Series Jabba's Sail Barge coming in late 2024, around October, and that's pretty exciting news. They have already, of course, released 2 LEGO sail barges in the past. The older one, right here, was released in 2005, and then the new one, which is a bit more streamlined, was released in 2013, but there hasn't been anything since then, and it would be really cool to get a new version, and especially a UCS version, which is going to be bigger and, of course, more expensive, but include a lot more things that you wouldn't get in a normal LEGO set. Judging by what I've seen on various LEGO sites, they have quite a bit of information, or at least they think they do. This is going to be set number 75397, apparently, will retail for around $500 and will be expected on October 1st, 2024. Pieces will be 3,249 or thereabouts, although there's some disagreement on the exact amount. And the minifigures will include Jabba, which may or may not be a new sculpt, Max Rebo, Salacious Crumb, Bib Fortuna, Leia, so Huttslayer Leia or Slave Leia, in her first appearance for many years, actually, if this turns out to be true. R2-D2, presumably the drink-serving version, C-3PO, Gamorrean Guard, Klaatu, which is also a first for LEGO. We haven't had any LEGO Klaatus in the past. And apparently one sort of mystery alien that, for some reason, they don't know who it's going to be. I don't follow LEGO closely enough to be able to say how much credence we should be giving all of these details, but it does seem fairly likely that there will be a large sail barge set coming out later this year, which is pretty exciting. And there's also going to be a sort of Escape from Sarlacc pit set as well. And I believe that should feature the Sarlacc and the Desert Skiff, although it sounds like it'll be a little bit more of a rehash of previous sets than this other one will be. Of course, I can't leave out Regal Robot. I've been collecting their archive collection maquettes for some time now, and they do have more of those scheduled for later this year, as well as some other collectibles as well. This is the most recent version of their 2024 release schedule that I've seen, and it includes a number of things that I'm fairly interested in seeing, even if I may not be able to buy them all. They have a Return of the Jedi prop replica. I wonder what that's going to be. An Empire Strikes Back screen-sized prop replica. A Phantom Menace anniversary creation of some kind, which I doubt I will be buying, to be honest, but I have a soft spot for the Phantom Menace, and in fact I'm going to be seeing it today on Star Wars Day, so I'm really interested to see what that's going to be. But I think most intriguing of all to me is the Return of the Jedi concept maquette replica scheduled for June. They actually went ahead and confirmed in a recent live stream on their YouTube channel that this is going to be Bib Fortuna, the Bib Fortuna concept maquette replica. They've kind of been teasing this one for quite a while, and it seemed like a natural for them to release in this line, so I'm not too surprised, but I am very excited about it. I think it's going to be a really cool one. And I understand that they also have some more Jabba's Palace related maquettes sort of in the works for later in 2024 as well, although I don't have any information about who they might be. So definitely some things to look forward to there. And the final thing I'm looking forward to is Star Wars Celebration Japan. Unfortunately, I'm not actually going to be going there, and as someone who has lived in Japan for a number of years in the past and has a sort of deep connection to Japan and Japanese culture, both professionally and personally, I would really like to be able to attend, but for various reasons, it's just not realistic to be able to do that. But the reason I'm looking forward to it is the reason I look forward to all of the Star Wars celebrations, and that's because there's all kinds of cool stuff that comes out around then, all kinds of celebration-specific swag and merchandise that they're going to be releasing, and presumably there's going to be a fair amount of stuff that's combining Japan with Star Wars, which I really love. So I am really looking forward to that, and I'm sure I will pick up quite a bit of that when the time comes. So what are you all interested in? Are you planning on going to Star Wars Celebration Japan, or are you planning on picking up any of the items I featured in this video? Let me know in the comments below, and of course, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, be sure and tell me if I left anything out that you think I might be interested in specifically. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a great Star Wars day. May the 4th be with you. And of course, the same goes for my patrons over on Patreon, including Angelica Brady, Jesper Murtu, and these Palace VIPs you see right here. I'm going to go ahead and read them all off. What the heck? Jeremiah Abel, Aaron Lee, Robert, Corey Caswell, Andrew McLean, Bill Andrew Roper, Desert Octopus, Talking Tree Gaming, Ian Thompson, and Ron's Computer Videos. I really do appreciate your support, and if you'd like to help support the channel for as little as $1 a month, you can check out the link in the video description.